Hi everyone, I'm filming my June wrap up today. I am full of cold, hence the nose is sounding yuck. I think I did rather well this month. I haven't managed to read everything that I kind of needed to read. Those of you who watched my June TBR wish list will see how many books I had, and of course I got a whole pile for my birthday, so I have loads of books that I still need to read. But anyway, this is what I managed to get through this month. Beginning of June was the Sci-Fi Summer Readathon, so I have done a review for those books separately, go and check that out. But it was Heroes Volume 1, Julian May's Many-Coloured Land, and Philip Reeve's Mortal Engines. I then decided to blitz some of my library books, so C.M. Beaton's Death of Dustman, I've done a review on this one. Bernard Cornwell, The Last Kingdom, I got about 2 chapters into this and decided it just wasn't gripping me, and I'd had it long enough and it went back. The Novice by Tara Matthew. This was a really enjoyable book, and I think I've done a review on it. If not, I'll rectify that later. Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This was really clever, I really enjoyed it. It was something completely different from what I normally read. I read a lot of sort of Western set stories, so to read something that was kind of alien almost to me, this was really good. I really enjoyed it. And The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare, the first in the Magisterium series. I've done a review on this. Then I had Sensation Comics Presents Wonder Woman Volume 2. This was a graphic novel. Very good fun. Introduced me to some Wonder Woman stuff that I didn't know anything about. Then I decided to start tackling some of the books that are on the shelves here that really needed reading. So, Young Sherlock Holmes Snakebite by Andrew Lane. It's the 5th book in the series, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but needless to say, Holmes ends up in China upon the glory of Scott, so Holmes fans will know what that means. I read one of my birthday books. This is Wonder Woman Odessey. This is volume 1 in this series. It's like a new reboot of the whole Wonder Woman origin story, and it's really clever. It's got a very stylish look. Obviously Wonder Woman's got a new comic for the first time in like donkeys. And it's really interesting how things have been twisted slightly because the timeline's been changed. The Legend of Podkin One Ear by Kieran Larwood. This was also a birthday pickup book. This is very much for readers about 8 to 11-year-olds. It's a good stepping point if you want to get them into fantasy without shoving something that's like majorly thick and really complicated under their nose. It's billed as fans for The Hobbit and Redwall, and it's certainly very much Redwall vibes in here. There's a lot of storytelling. There are no humans in this world. It's good against evil, and it's the first in the series. The second one comes out in September. I really enjoyed it. Yes, it's quite an easy read because of the age group it's aimed at. And yes, some of the stuff is very recognisable, particularly if you've read the Redwall books. You will recognise a lot of the things that happen in here from those books. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good fantasy book for new readers to the genre, and certainly a good stepping point for those who want to tackle sort of fantasy and a bit more heavier stuff but aren't quite ready for it. This is great. And then finally, I've started reading Flame in the Mist. I am 80 pages in. This was May's Fairy Loot box book, and I'm really enjoying it. This one's set in feudal Japan. It's billed as a Mulan type story. There are certain elements to that, but I don't think it's going to go down that line. This is very much its own story. It's not a Mulan retelling. It's a Mulan inspired story, I would say. But I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if I'm going to get to finish it today, but I'll be reading that over the next few days and probably do a full review later. And the bedtime book this month, we were finishing off Guilty Pleasures by Laurel K. Hamilton. This is book 1 in her Anita Blake Vampire series. This took us a very long time to get through. I kept falling asleep. We both found it slow. It was certainly a lot slower than I remember when I read it. It didn't seem to go anywhere until the last 3-4 pages. But it was a satisfactory ending. I think we're going to carry on with the next one, which is Laughing Corpse. But there did seem to be a lot in here that didn't need to be in here. And yeah, it wasn't as good as I remembered. So I'll have to see how I get on. I'm reading some reviews of the Anita Blake series and just where it goes. I'm not sure if I want to carry on reading some of it because it sounds like it goes really strange, and that's not my kettle of fish. So there we are. So we've started reading Skulduggery Pleasant by Derek Landy. This is book 1 in the series. We are 174 pages in, and yeah, I'm loving this. This is great fun. It follows Skulduggery Pleasant, who, well, as you could probably guess, he's not exactly human. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and this is the first in quite a big series. And so yeah, great fun. So I managed to read 12 books this month, or at least finish 12 books this month, which is pretty good for me. June is quite a short month in the year, so I'm surprised I managed to clock quite so many books in it. I've discovered that I'm reading quite a good variety of sci-fi, fantasy and crime stories. Contemporary, I'm not interested in contemporary, it just doesn't do it for me. But it's nice to see that I am reading a variety of genres from a variety of age groups. So I'm really pleased with that. I'll try and link all my reviews for books that I've read down below in the box, so you can click on them if you want to go and check out what I thought about certain books. If there's a review I haven't done yet, I'll try and get that posted up at some point and add it in later. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you read this month, and happy reading. Bye.